In this video, we're going to talk about AND operator, and AND operator is a very powerful operator that helps us to give multiple conditions in our where clause. And very important thing about AND is that this displays a record if all the conditions separated by AND are true. First of all, let's have a look at the formula. We first select the columns that we need, and we choose from which table we want to get the results, and in our where clause we specify our condition. So in previous videos we were specifying only one condition. We gave conditions like salary equal to 9,000, right? And with the help of AND operator we can give multiple conditions, and we can give as many conditions as we want. So for example, here we are given 3 conditions, right? And then we are using 2 AND operators. Let's have a look at this example. Here we are selecting from the customers table and specifying the putting the condition that we want only on the result set where the country is equal to USA and city is equal to New York. In this case, the result set would display the records if both of these conditions would be met. And let's jump to our live SQL. We will be practicing here. Let's practice some more. These are the queries that we used in previous videos, so I will leave them here, and I will just okay, let's continue here. I will delete it up to this place, and I want to say that where the max salary is, for example, not equal to $30,000. Okay. And for not equal, in our database management system are using 2 signs, which is exclamation mark and equal sign, right? When it's not equal to 30,000. And we are going to add one more condition. So after our first condition, I'm adding AND operator, and after that I'm writing again, I want the max salary, for example, to be less than for example, less than 15,000. Okay, let's run it. And one more important thing that we need to know, that when we are writing SQL queries, we need to be very specific and explicit. So for example, here I'm saying max salary is not equal to this number, and I'm saying one more time max salary is less than $15,000. So I cannot just skip this part. I cannot just write and less than this. I need to tell exactly which column I want to be less than this amount. Okay, invalid operator. Let's run it again. Okay, here you go. And in this result set we don't see any job title which has the maximum salary equal to $30,000, and we are also getting all the job titles where the max salary is less than 15,000. So all of them are less than 15,000. Okay, and let's practice one more time. Select. I want to select from HR on jobs, and in my where clause I want to get the max salary where it's less than 10,000, and I'll just run it in order to see what kind of minimum salary it has. Okay, and now I want to give one more condition here, and I want to say and minimum salary is equal to 4,200. Okay, 4,200. And here we know that we can give even more conditions. For example, I want to write and job ID is equal to financial accountant. I will write that financial accountant. Okay. And now when we run, we need to get only one result. Okay, here you go. So depending on the requirements, depending on your business needs, you can specify as many conditions as you want using AND operator. Our next operator is OR operator. The OR operator displays the records in our result set if any of the conditions, any of these conditions separated by OR is true. For example, if the condition 1 is true and then the other conditions are not true, it's still going to give us the result set, and it's going to display the records. For example, here we are choosing we are trying to display the table and filtering by the country, where the country is equal to USA or city is equal to New York. So in this case, if one of these conditions is not true, it's still going to give us the result set, and if both of them are true, it's still going to give us a result. Okay, and let's practice them more. We already used AND operator, so we are going to do the same with the OR operator. And I want to select from HR jobs, where, for example, minimum salary is equal to 15,000 and maximum salary is equal to 30,000. So now I'm using AND operator. So after this we will write with the OR operator and see the difference. Okay, so now we received our end result, which is administration vice president, and it says that the minimum salary is equal to 15,000 and maximum salary is 30,000, and we received only one row of information, meaning that there is only one record that meets our conditions. And let's go ahead and then write the same query but using OR operator. And if there are, for example, more rows with the maximum salary equal to 30,000, it's gonna give us, for example, more than one row. Okay, from HR jobs, oops, and I'm specifying where minimum salary is equal to 15,000, and now I'm writing OR instead of AND, and maximum salary is equal to 30,000, right? Okay, let's see if we have some more job titles where the maximum salary is 30,000. Okay, now look, so the minimum salary is 15, so we don't have any other rows. So let's choose something else so that we could see the difference, right? Okay, let's see this one. 2,500. Okay, and then the maximum I want it to be 5,500. And let's change these numbers too, and we will observe what's going to happen. Okay, so it seems that the minimum salary and maximum salaries are all the same per job title. So, and I will use, for example, I'll just write down here 6,000, okay? And here I'll also write down 6,000. And now we should get different results. So look, it says no data found, so it's for this query. We specified minimum salary to be equal to 2,500 and maximum salary we want it to be 6,000. And when we are using AND operator, again, all the conditions separated by AND must be true in order to receive some results set here. And since one of them was one of the conditions that we put, which is maximum salary to be equal to 6,000, was not met, we didn't receive any data. So, and next, when we specified that we want the minimum salary to be 2,500 or maximum salary to be equal to 6,000, we received the result set here. Look, we received 2,500 where the minimum salary is. There are 2 rows, and we specified maximum salary to be 6,000, right? And we have one row here. So that's the difference between and or operators. Our next operator is not operator, and not operator actually displays a record if the condition or some conditions are not true. The formula is simple. So in our where clause we say not and then we give the condition. For example, here we are asking the database to display us only the records where country is not equal to Italy. And let's go to our SQL. I will write select from HR jobs where minimum salary is equal to, for example, where salary is equal to 8,200, just to see the result set, and we will write another query using our not operator. Okay, so here you go. We have 2 rows with the job title finance manager, accounting manager, where the minimum salary is 8,200. And now we will basically copy and paste to transform this query. And I will write not. So for example, if we want all those job titles where the minimum salary is not equal to 8,200. And it's easy to use not operator instead of and operators, because for example, I want to get rid of only the minimum salary which is equal to 8,200, instead of using give me the result set where the minimum salary is equal to 15,000, 10,000, 6,000, 8,000. In order to exclude one value, it's much easier to use not operator and just say like, hey, don't give me the results with this value, and it's gonna be much easier and less time consuming. So let's run this one and see the results. Live SQL takes a little bit more time to process and give us the results because it's online. But if you're using SQL developer, it's gonna be much faster. Okay, so we received all the results, and if you look at the minimum salary, we don't have any records where the minimum salary is actually equal to 8,200. Okay, so that's how we use not operator